What is going on, Madden Daily? Benjamin Mutton here today, bringing you a free tip Tuesday. And yes, we do know it's Wednesday. We are a day late. Got a little caught up. We were busy yesterday. The tournament was really good from what I hear. I was actually out of town, so I didn't get to catch much of it, but I am looking forward to seeing the finals tomorrow. But getting into it here, I want to bring you a quick little passing play. One of my favorite plays in the game out of one of my favorite formations out of shotgun, which is the tight doubles on. Right now I'm rocking the New England playbook, but you can also find this in the Steelers playbook, Houston's playbook, and the Browns playbook, and I believe there is one more. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But what I'm going to show you today is the cross wheels, and I'm not going to get too in-depth with how to specifically target each defense. There are different adjustments that I like based on my opponent's tendencies and what his base coverages are. But for today, I'm just going to show you the basic breakdown and my kind of base setup for this play, I would say. There are a lot of adjustments that I do like to make, and I'm going to get a little bit more in depth with that and specifically targeting different coverages and tendencies with this week's premium membership tips at MaddenDaily.com, so make sure to check those out if you like this tip. So getting into it here, my base setup for this play is I'm going to max protect as soon as I break huddle. And that's going to block the tight end and the running back on the right. From there, I'm going to fade. And then my next step is I'm going to slant A. You can also put him on a drag depending on what you're more comfortable with. Sometimes I'll put him on a drag depending on the down and situation. Other times I do like to leave him on that slant because I like how it complements that deep post that B is on. One thing just to pay attention to is I like to typically have my best catch in traffic and route running, wide receiver at that X spot, and I like to have my fastest wide receiver at that Y spot. Tyler Lockett just happened to be there. I didn't play with the depth chart or anything like that, so I'm just kind of rocking with what it gave me. So from here, the real key to this play, what I like to do is I love motioning X out. And the reason I like motioning him out is because, as you can see there, he drags all of the coverage on that left side away from him, which left my slant wide open. So again, we're going to max protect, we're going to fade Y, we're going to slant A, motion him out. And now we're actually going to show you, this is my favorite part of that actually, is I'm going to show you in the replay right here. If it's off coverage, and especially if it's zone coverage, and you're this post snap, because you're going to see this defender does not follow him right away. So now we know it's off zone coverage. So this cornerback was actually in a deep blue zone, which was great, and this safety was supposed to come down, but there's no way he's going to get there in time. So what we can do is off the snap is we can actually bullet pass to the outside and hold the rack button, and we're going to get a quick little 13-yard gain there. That's pretty much automatic versus zone coverage. As long as it's not a light blue right there with the cornerback, you're pretty much going to get a guaranteed 15 yards right there. So again, the setup, we're max protecting, we're fading Y, and we're going to slant A. Motioning X out, it's going to help us read the coverage, and we're going to wait. Well, I guess Russell Wilson didn't feel like hitting a receiver, but let's try that again. We're going to max protect, we're going to fade Y, we're going to slant the tight end, we're going to motion X out, and right there we're going to hit the tight end on his crossing route. So the thing I really love about this play, and I will get more in depth with the membership tips this week, is that each route in this base formation, they all really complement each other well, and you can really destroy every type of coverage. I mean, you really don't have to come out of this particular setup if you don't want to. But there are a lot of different ways that I do like to run the play. So again, max protecting, fading Y, we're going to slant the tight end, motion him. Take a little coverage sack there. So as you can see, that wheel route is a great option, even further down the field, especially versus like a cover 4. And it's also a great option off the snap if you notice that the cornerback is in a deep zone and off coverage. So we'll run this a couple more times. And here on one-on-one coverage, what I really love about having my fast receiver there, I mean, it'd be great if Russell Wilson could hit him, but you know how this game goes, is that he'll typically match up against like a linebacker. And when he runs that fade, he's typically going to burn right by him. So let's actually get back into this. Happens a lot, so this is a really good option for that deep bomb. So even though he's pressed up at the line, he never actually gets pressed. He's one-on-one, and he burns his man right away. So right there, I mean, that's an easy... I probably could have used more space. Maybe if I was a little bit further back, could have had more chance, and then I would have probably went for the rat catch. But other than that, that route is really, really complementary to that wheel route because it clears everything out on the left, which also, if those aren't open, it's going to leave the tight end open on his slant. And if that's not open, then chances are B is going to be open over the top. And then, as you saw a little bit earlier, that wheel route is also another option later. So that time the defense gave me some random, like, I don't know, all-out blitz pretty much. But anyways, that should about wrap up the tips. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to see more on this play and how we specifically target tendencies and different defenses, make sure to check out the premium membership tips this weekend at maddendaily.com. If you liked the content, please like and subscribe, and until next time, take care.